Hey y'all, Danny Moon here. Call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. This video is going out to my Geminis. I'm kind of hot, y'all, so you'll see me tugging. You'll see me messing with the do-rag. Just work with me. It's about the messages. Geminis. Okay, let's just call this reading conversation. Conversation or conversations or communicate. Or get your courage up. I don't really know, but it has a lot to do with talking, using your throat chakra. So the disclaimers are, let me tell you the disclaimers, which are whatever I channel or whatever spirit pulls out of this deck, which we already started because I needed to get some clarity, and I already got a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I already got 10 cards out. So, but this is your reading, but I'm gonna put these back in the deck. So if none of this resonates with you, you know, energy is fluid. It could be someone around you. It could be a family member. It could be a spouse. It could be someone you know. Okay. Just stick with me. Stay with me. Press subscribe. Leave a comment. Even if it's an emoji, leave a comment. And if you want to email me, I keep telling everyone my emails be glitching sometimes. Sometimes I'll get an email, sometimes I won't. Just leave in the comments, emailed in big, bold letters, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But Geminis, I could tell you now, there is a lot on your mind, a lot of burdens. And burdens, it doesn't have to be burdens. It could just be thought-filled, you know, with the 10 of Wands here. So this pre-spread I plucked was, well, Spirit plucked was Queen of Cups, 10 of Wands, the Devil. Let's start there. Use your intuition about all these thoughts going on because something ain't right. That's what it is. Let me show you this. It's like almost like some of these cards, all of these cards have different meanings to them, and they have several meanings to each card. But in the meditation, and I kind of meditated on y'all yesterday and today, and it keeps boiling down to have this conversation. Okay, I did get work, I did get relationships, I got a little bit family, and then I particularly like a mother, you know what I mean? Talk to a mother or something like that. Even if your mother's no longer with us, my condolences, I'm super sorry. Still talk to your mother, okay? Write your mother a letter, you know. But if your mother is still here with us, if you have to conversate with her, conversate. And if you're annoyed, try to let that go. Okay, and the reason I say that is because my mother's no longer here. And I wish I can argue or be annoyed with my mother one more time. You know what I mean? People sometimes don't realize how lucky you are because you're in this 3D world and you're just dealing with your regular life, that you are just super lucky, you know, for not just to have your mother, but just for life. You know what I mean? So shed all of that if you can. And I did see the death card when I was shuffling, and the death card is about shedding the old and coming into something new. So I do feel like this conversation with whoever this is coming. But I need you Geminis to have more courage. I need you to live in your word, live in what you feel. If you feel that way, if you know something, if you know something's not benefiting you or something is benefiting you, then you need to speak on it. And of course you need to think about it before you say it. Write it down if you need to make sure that everything will come out right. Even speak to it and speak, like look in the mirror and act like you're having the conversation with the person so that you can hear yourself. And always have discernment, always come from God's gift, always come from a godly place, always see it from a different perspective, see it from their shoes, you know, and things like that, you know. Move accordingly, but you're gonna have to get all of this stuff off your mind, off your heart, off your soul. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the Devil. This means so much, but in hindsight, this really is like, listen to yourself, get out of your head, because something ain't right. If we had to live really like break it down, the Queen of Cups is about your intuition. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. If you keep going back and forth and you're saying all these things, but you come back to like, okay, I want to say this, all these things, but I come back to saying this, all these things, but I come back to this, then that back to this is the foundation, and that is what you need to talk about or work through. Okay, the Ten of Wands is about burdens. Burdens is heavy thoughts on your mind. It could be from guilt to woe is me, like whatever this is on your mind, it's heavy and it's burdening you, it's weighing on you, and I'm getting from this is just a lot of thoughts, you know what I mean? But whatever's burdening you, whatever's on your mind, these thoughts, it's not serving you. So whatever you're in, whether it's a mother relationship, a spouse relationship, whether it's a friend, something's not serving you. Something is negative attachments, negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Something is not sitting right with your soul. Okay, it's something that you're gonna have to detach from. You see the chain? It's something. Nobody should be chained to anything. No negative thoughts, no burdens, nothing. You shouldn't be chained to anything. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting from these cards with the meditation. And then down here kind of confirms it, because Eight of Swords was right under the Queen of Cups. Spirit is trying to tell you, you trap too much in your mind instead of going with your soul. You trap too much in your mind instead of going with your heart. You trap too much in your mind instead of putting those thoughts and how you feel on the table. You know what I mean? You trap too much in your mind instead of in your gut, your intuition. All right, but your Eight of Swords is about you trapping you. Seriously. And trust me, y'all, when I meditated and when I got these heavy conversations, it was for a lot of different people. Because right towards the end of the meditation, or thinking about y'all, I should say, Spirit gave me that someone likes someone. Someone's really like in love with someone. Someone is in big like with someone, but they haven't told them yet, or they're waiting for them to make the first move, or they're waiting for them to say something. And Spirit is saying, why are you doing that? Like, why are you putting all that pressure on yourself when you could just say it and be done with it? If these people don't feel the same way, peace. You know what I mean? Like, you have to, and that's not everyone's story. Everyone has a different conversation on this board and in that meditation. Some people have to conversate with their mama. Somebody has to conversate with their spouse. Somebody got to conversate with their friend that they like. Somebody has to conversate with someone that they just met. Somebody has to conversate with their boss or their coworkers. It's different conversations all over, okay? The next one was that everything is fine. Again, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself when everything's going to work out for you, not against you. Okay. But you got to know that. Like, if you don't know that and you stay trapped, then you're just going to worry yourself in a tizzy. And if you do that, and if you stay worried, the energy that you give off, it hinders Spirit from really like helping you. Now, don't get me wrong. Spirit is spirit. Spirit can do whatever they need to do, but it's easier for them to connect with you and to get into your energy and use your energy when your energy is in a better place, a better spot is what I was going to say. And see, the everything fine card is under the Ten of Wands. This is how I know you're overthinking these burdens, these thoughts. You feel like, oh my God, they're going to kill me. Or, oh my God, this is so terrible, when everything is fine. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is fine. It's not as bad as what you think it is, But Geminis, you are an air sign like moi. Okay, I'm a Libra. We are air signs. We take a 2 and we turn it into a 22. We take a 1 and we turn it into 100. Like, we need to reel it in. Reel it in. All you got to do is say, sometimes you just got to put the invitation out there. Like, look, I want to talk. You know what I mean? And then, after two people sit down, the conversation starts to roll on its own. You know what I mean? But you got to clear out your energy in order for it to roll smoothly, I guess. And then the devil card, and look at this, the star card under the devil card. So you are so protected from whatever this negative energy is. But remember, here's another thing. The devil card is also about excess, too much negative thinking, too much negative thoughts, too much assumption. You know, some people like assume like it's going to go terrible, assume this conversation is not going to go the way they want it to. Like, you can't, you're covered and you don't have to worry. The star card is also about healing energy. So until you have this conversation, you're not letting the healing energy take place. So please remember that. Then we have the strength card in reverse, which is weakness, feeling defeated, you know. And there's nothing I can say about that. But Geminis, I know y'all got this twin side to y'all, like you pushed the wrong button and y'all are like, rah, you know what I mean? But overall, Geminis, y'all are good people. Y'all are really good people, and I really, and y'all are logical. I feel like y'all, you know, y'all will break something down to make someone understand something. So just try it, okay? But you got to have the courage and the strength to take that first step. You know what I mean? Now, and they're giving me something about finances, and they did give me earlier about finances, but that pertains to work too. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is like collaboration, coming together with different people, energy, you know, different energies, collaborating, building on something. So I like that, you know what I mean? I don't know what this pertains to, a conversation, but when people come together, they do conversate. So, you know, this also could mean a third party involved. Maybe you want to speak to a spouse about a third party. Maybe you want to speak to someone else about a third party. Who knows? You know your situation. Normally, this is a good card because this is talking about building anew. You know, it has to do with your pentacles. Pentacles is about your money, but Pentacles is also about your home life. Three of Pentacles is also about building a home, but I didn't get that in the meditation. I did not get, I didn't get like building a home or anything like that. Some of you could be looking for a house. I'm getting that now. You could be looking for a house, but maybe you're going back and forth whether you should build your home from the ground up or buy a home or something like that. But I'm telling you, this whole reading is all about using your throat chakra, you know, having a conversation. The Ace of Pentacles is something big and new, a new opportunity coming to you. On the other hand, this could be an engagement, like asking someone to marry them, you know what I'm saying? Or you getting someone asking you to marry you, you know what I'm saying? But this is big, bright opportunity on your path, you know what I mean? So if you are doing something new, like when it comes to work, or if you want something new, stay focused with your applications, with your networking, knowing where you want to go, knowing what you want to do, so that you can get to this Ace of Pentacles. Because for the card to come out, Spirit is trying to say this is on your path. But of course, you got to take action, whether it's a conversation or if it's money. You have to take action, okay? This could also be a new home. You see this big ass pentacle, right? It's going to be a brand new home for you. And then the World card, I love this. You're coming into a new cycle. But I feel like there's things for you to do first before you get here. So like I said, we putting these back in the deck. Page of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, which is another opportunity. It's small, but a new opportunity coming towards you. But I don't want you to be I don't want you to be here. You know, I don't want you to miss these opportunities that are coming toward you, Gemini. Please don't. It is Super Bowl. It is Sunday, Super Bowl. It is 8:30, and I don't even know if the halftime show is on right now, but I hope y'all are all enjoying yourselves. So happy Sunday, because tomorrow is a new week. Let's see what, I put my book up so I could tell you what I wrote last night. And when this is what I got for the Geminis, and it was a lot, y'all. It's a whole page, okay? So when I first started my meditations, I saw flowers. I saw purple, purple and red and like bluish purple, maybe even yellow flowers falling down, you know. It was beautiful and the feeling was beautiful. So maybe someone got flowers. You know, I'm not really sure about that. I don't know. You tell me. What's up with, maybe you love flowers. It is Valentine's season, so maybe someone's giving you flowers each day or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you got some unexpected flowers from a mystery person, and it don't have to be a mystery person. Maybe you just got some flowers and they was unexpected. You didn't know you was going to get them on that day or today. You know, who knows? The next thing I wrote down was love / he's coming back / or he's going to call. So this is particularly, I wrote he. So, you know, you let me know. Love, he's coming back. Is somebody supposed to be coming back, or you don't think they're coming back? Spirit says they're coming back, or at least you're going to hear from them. You will be getting a phone call. The next thing was long distance job. Almost like someone's driving 45 minutes from work to home, or long. It don't have to be long distance. Or you could work from home. You know what I mean? You know, you could work state to state from, you know, any job nowadays. Now I put long distance job / or relationship. So somebody could be having a long distance relationship, and maybe it's not working for you, and you got to have a conversation. Who knows? You let me know. Leave it in the comments. The next thing I wrote down, and I heard this word very clearly, and I had to ask my guides, am I hearing this right? And I did, and the word was lucrative. So to me, when I think of lucrative, I think of money, all right? And that's what I wrote down, lucrative / money. So I love that, because we did pull the Ace of Pentacles, and that is a new opportunity coming your way. And the Three of Pentacles, and we saw the Page of Pentacles. That's a lot of motherfucking pentacles, okay? I love it. The next thing I wrote down was money is well. This was yesterday's meditation, Geminis. Money is well. So maybe you want things to be better than well. You know, maybe things are going great for you in the money factor, but maybe not in the relationship factor. You know, I'm not sure. I wrote money is well / steady / King of Pentacles, which I love that, because the King of Pentacles, and trust me, I'm not like head over heels with that card, the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles is old money. Like, you've been at a job for 10 years and it is paying your bills. It's all right, but now you want to grow and expand, and it is time. It is really time, Geminis. The money is steady, and like I said, the money is well. The next thing I wrote down was card games. So it is Super Bowl night, so I'm sure everybody's at a bar or doing something except for me. I'm a little lonely tonight, y'all, so don't mind my little outburst of crying, because I wish I was out and about, okay? But some of you could be playing spades or Uno or some type of card game tonight. The next thing I wrote down, or you might see this tomorrow, so who knows. The next thing I wrote down was burgundy or red. And now they're giving me, are you giving me brandy? All right, I'm seeing burgundy or red. So I felt like it was a scarf yesterday. I felt like someone had like either a burgundy something on, a suit jacket, a dress, a scarf, or some type of burgundy, or it could have been red, or this could be burgundy or red flowers. You know, who knows? The next thing I wrote, I wrote / matching sneakers. So it could have been a sweater or something that you had on that was kind of like matching your sneakers, because I am seeing like Air Force Ones right now. The next thing I wrote down was don't overdo it. Geminis, whatever it is, these overbearing thoughts, the conversation, your feelings, don't overdo it. Air sign. Okay, we are air signs. We tend to overdo everything. Even when we're doing something good, like when we put something on, we gotta overdo it all the time. Because sometimes we let our minds run with us and we never know what we want to do. You know, we want to do so much. So just keep it simple, whatever this is. The next thing I wrote down was a ring, Zales. So like I said, the Ace of Pentacles also talks about engagement. So maybe, I don't want to ruin no one's surprise, but maybe on Valentine's Day you'll be engaged, or someone will propose and they got the ring from Zales, or maybe this is an anniversary and last year you got proposed to, or whenever year you got proposed to and they got the ring from Zales. It could be from, or K Jewelers, I wrote down. The next thing I wrote down was a story about losing a ring down the drain. Like somebody could be watching this and they lost their ring down the drain or something, and it's like a story you're telling or something like that. The next thing I wrote down was intuition, and remember the first card that Spirit pulled was the Queen of Cups. No, what was it? The Queen of what? The intuition card, Queen of Cups, I think that is. So that is your intuition, and I wrote down intuition / needs to be used. So you're not using your intuition just like I thought, okay? And Spirit is just trying to push you into trusting yourself. Something is not gonna work / relationship. So it's yesterday in the meditation I got the feeling of like rekindling something or trying to work something out, and the Spirit is saying it's not going to work out. Like, it could be a relationship, but a relationship could be a best friend or anybody. It doesn't have to be a spouse, but Spirit is saying it's not going to work. You know what I mean? Try your best, but understand that the outcome, it's not going to work, okay? And these messages is for a lot of different people. So even though up here I said he's coming back, he's gonna call, that doesn't have to be for this person down here, okay? But Spirit is saying if it's not gonna work, you kind of know it's not gonna work. Use your intuition. The next thing I wrote down was a mother's birthday, like somebody's mother's, their birthday's coming up. It could be on Valentine's Day, could be, or sometime in February, who knows. The next thing I wrote down was project or deadline next week. So it could be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, and maybe there's a deadline. It could be either Monday or Wednesday, a deadline. It could be Friday, but I'm just now getting Wednesday. So it could be tomorrow or Wednesday or Friday, a deadline or a project needs to be in. Spirit is like, what are you waiting for? What's happening? Okay. The next thing is deep thoughts, which we pulled that card, the 10 of Wands, and the Devil card, and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so deep thoughts / relationships / money / life path / family. So some of you have one of these things on your mind. You know, some of you are just in deep thought about whatever it could be, a person, a place, a thing. Some of you are in your thoughts about your relationship, whether you should be there or not, or what the person is doing. But we did get the 3 of Pentacles, and there could be a third party involved. I'm not the beat around the bush type of girl. I'm gonna just tell you all the things that the cards mean and the energy that I feel, okay? The next thing I wrote down was, you could be thinking about your money, because I did get finances just now, or your life path, not knowing what your purpose is or what you're supposed to be doing, or your family could be getting on your nerves. I get that. The next thing I wrote down was returning back to center. You have to center I was going to say center your thoughts, but you got to center yourself. You have to center your soul. You got to meditate. I know y'all tired of hearing me say that, but you have to meditate, okay? The next and last thing, one of the last things I wrote down was love is in the air. So, and it is Valentine era. This is the Valentine month. So I truly believe that love is in the air. You know, take it slow. Don't rush anything. And don't be caught off guard. You know, air signs, sometimes we could be trapped in our hearts sometimes. You know, we can overdo it and give our all our energy. And Spirit is saying, pull back a little bit. Give your energy to yourself first before you give it to anyone else. The next thing I wrote down, two last things. two things, which are the last things. I saw the Empress card, which is birthing something new. So you could be pregnant or want to be pregnant, or you could be just birthing a side gig, deciding to get out of the regular funk or the regular 9 to 5, this King of Pentacles, this old money, and deciding to do something that you're passionate about. You know what I mean? Something on the side, making t-shirts, making hats, whatever it could be. Cooking, culinary, going back to school. I'm getting, that's all channeled. It could be any of those things. The next thing I got, the next and the last thing I got was internalizing. So that's like the Hermit card. That's like introspection, internalizing. But internalizing is a little deeper. That's when you take something and you turn it into something that it could be not. You know, internalizing is taking something in and really like observing it. 7 of Pentacles, really like going over it, thinking about it. Introspection, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to only be with you, but it could be just something that you heard, or a conversation, or something that you're taking in and you're internalizing what really it was said, how it's affecting you, and things like that. Again, air signs, you know, we could take one thing and run with it. So just be careful when you internalize things. All right. Outstanding. I feel like this Super Bowl, I want to say a Super Bowl party, but a lot of people are at Super Bowl parties. And I feel like there's like old school music being played. Exciting. Makes me wanna go. I'm trying to see what deck I want to start with. Spirit, let's work with this deck for a minute. I hardly use this deck. Unsent messages. So let's see let's see what's going on. And this is not going to be for everyone, y'all. This is just not going to be for everyone. But let me see. Spirit, talk to me for the Geminis. What is someone thinking? What is someone thinking? It doesn't have to be you, but it could be the spouse. It could be the other person. It could be the person you like. It could be anything, anybody. Spirit, what's going on with the Geminis? What is someone thinking? Wow. Let's just take this one, and this says, this is becoming exhausting. So some of you are thinking like, this is just exhausting. Like this whole friendship, relationship is just exhausting. Whatever this is, it's exhausting. You know what I mean? And again, do not put your energy into something that you're not benefiting from. All right. Can I get 2 more? What is somebody thinking out there towards the Geminis, or the Geminis thinking towards them? Can I get something, please? This is too many, but let's take these 2. I choose you. You choose someone else. That's that third party I'm talking about. And it doesn't have to be. That's just for some of you. And this one says, would you reject me? Would you? That's what someone is saying. Like, would you reject me to go over there? You reject me for that? Like, you know what I mean? But after you press yourself like that, or after you ask whoever you asking that, leave that alone. Sometimes you got, not even sometimes, rejection is the best protection, okay? You are God's gift. Remember that, okay? I just don't understand how we don't work. Someone is saying, like, I don't understand how all of a sudden we don't work. Like, we was great for the first 3 years, and then, boom, we don't work no more. We don't think the same way. We arguing all the time. And I'm not going to say that I got that in the meditation, but I am getting, like, this big conversation. Something's weighing on someone, and someone needs to talk about it, you know, and it may end up with a split or a breakup or a separation or something. And again, it's not for everyone, you know, but a conversation needs to be had. You know what I mean? So that so that somebody, you or them, can get some clarity, you know, and move on. We're gonna put these back. I can feel what you don't say. Ooh, that's deep. You traded a diamond for a rock. Wow. I'm keeping that one out. One more, please, to top it off. One more. What is being said? Why am I such a hard decision to make? Why am I such a hard decision to make? Like someone is like, oh, I got to think about it. If we could get back together, I got to think about it. Why am I such a hard decision? You got to think about it that long? Y'all know what that means, right? Everything you want in the month. Sometimes you got to say to the left, okay? I understand our connection. I'm just not ready to accept it. Wow. All right. All right, Spirit. Talk to me about the Geminis. And I don't really like to put a timestamp on, but if you want to give this upcoming week coming, starting tomorrow, what do they need to know? Or what's going on with their situation? Anything. Just give me something. Now, if any of those other cards that Spirit pulled earlier come out, then you know that's just a confirmation. And I'm sorry, all this smoke is my whatchamacallit, my incense. All right. Geminis, please. Gemini energy right now. Yep. Wow. Let me get one more and then I'll talk to you about this. Oh. Excuse me, y'all. Alright. This flew all the way out here. Oh, but I'm glad I went and got it. I'm glad I went and got it. So we got the Magician, we got the Ten of Swords, and we have the Sun. So you are capable to do, Geminis, you're capable to do anything you want to do. The Magicians in the deck have all the suits. They have the Pentacles, they have the Swords, they have the Cups, they have the Wands. And I believe that for the Geminis. Geminis, people sleep on y'all. I don't know why. Maybe because y'all are really nice, you know, even though y'all got that other side of y'all. But y'all are really smart, Geminis. Y'all are really smart. You know, I do believe that you are the Magicians. You can manifest anything that you want. But it's about really not getting comfortable where you're at. And really taking action. And that has to do with either a job or a relationship. It's really about pushing forward because you have so much potential. You can do way better than what you're doing now, okay? Again, work or relationship. The Ten of Swords, something's over. Something's over for you. And I feel like you know it. Again, with this intuition, I feel like in your mind, in your heart, in your gut, you know that this is over. But that is why you are the Magician. You can create something new. And you're going to have to. You got the World card earlier, which is about a new cycle about to come. And yes, a new cycle means on your own. You know what I mean? That means on your own. It's time for you to create something on your own. You have really big potential, you know, and you can do whatever you want to do, and you don't need the help, Geminis. You really, really don't. Okay, but don't put things on the back burner, whether it's a conversation or moving out of a job or just taking leaps and bounds. Stop saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," or "I want this." Start living in your dream. And the reason is because eventually you're going to be happy. The Sun card is about taking your power back and creating this youthful, beautiful, happy atmosphere. Whether that atmosphere is within you or with a person or at a job, it doesn't matter. You can create it. Spirit is here for you. Okay, you have to try the 3-6-9 method. Don't ask me how that is. you know, don't ask me. I know you're supposed to write, like, what do you want out of life? What do you want? Let's do a bad example like I normally do. Say if you want to be a welder and that's your dream job. You're supposed to write it 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. Something like that. But even if I'm not telling you right, there's a whole internet in front of you. Look it up, the 369 method. There's a lot of different numeral rituals that you can do to get what you want if you need a little push, okay? So this week, please understand where you are going and what's happening, because something is definitely over, but it's over to benefit you and to move your life along. Okay? And please know you can do anything you put your mind to. Okay? Don't be stuck. Spirit, what else do you want to Gemini energy, please. What else you want to tell them? What's going on with them? What's coming for them? Let me get some energy. The Strength card again in reverse. It's like you are, and I want to say you're scared, and we got the Moon card, which is a lot of fear. The Moon card is a deep card, though. It's a lot. It has to do with lies. It has to do with again, lies. I was gonna say the untold mystery, like something's not being said. Something's not being said. That's what I'm getting. Something is not being said. Something is not being communicated. Earlier, I put it back in the deck when I did your pre-spread, but it was the 7 of Wands. This is about 7 of Wands is about 7 of Wands is about standing your ground. Saying like, yeah, this is a line. I'm creating a boundary. I don't want this anymore. What are we going to do? Like really standing your ground. You know, it could come off a little defensive too. This card mean like a little defensive. So if you don't have nothing, if you didn't do wrong, you shouldn't be on the defense. Okay. You know, but if people keep pushing your buttons, you could be on the defense about that, you know, because people keep fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But the 7 of Wands is tell your truth. Stick in your power. Tell your truth. Stand your ground. Okay? Push through. Perseverance. 9 of Wands. This came out earlier too. Perseverance. Keep pushing. You might get some headaches sometimes. This is also my health card. For me, not for other tarotists. But so make sure your health is doing okay. But 9 of Wands is about perseverance. Keep pushing. Don't let nobody have you down. Don't let nobody switch up your energy. Like, don't let nobody fuck with your energy or you. If you don't like something, leave. Okay? You need to have a conversation and set your boundaries, then do it. Okay? Being the nice guy is not always going to help. You know what I mean? It's really not. You know what I mean? The Wheel of Fortune. Your life is turning. Your life is turning. And I told you we got the wheel card, not the wheel card, the world card earlier. So a new cycle is definitely coming for you guys. You know, and money is involved. They're giving me this. Money is involved. Now, people see the Wheel of Fortune and they think, oh, I'm going to hit the lottery. Maybe. I'm not getting that energy, but I am getting from yesterday's meditation that you will be coming into new opportunity that will offer you, like, I was going to say $2, but more money. Just put it like that, more money. Okay? Wheel of Fortune is about stepping on your life wheel in the right way. If it would have came out in reverse, it would have been like you doing something wrong, but you're not, Geminis. The only thing you're doing wrong is sitting on your potential, and that has to do with you and moving forward. And also you need to have some type of conversation with somebody so that you could get these burdens off of you. But overall, Geminis, y'all are really good people, and I know I keep saying that because you are, you know, and I know you probably either don't want to hurt someone or you don't want to get hurt, so you're kind of like stuck in this energy. But this Wheel of Fortune came out upright. Things are going to start moving for you. Things are going to start moving for you. Spirit, Gemini energy, please. Look at that. I can't make this up. I really don't make this up. I just now talked to you about having like stagnant energy, and look what comes out, the Hanged One. This is stagnant energy, okay? And then what did I tell you all this reading about? The King of Pentacles, okay? You got to move. Something is old and stagnant and dry. And that could be a relationship, but it could be work. It could be your daily routine, doing the same old stuff. And the Spirit is saying it is time to have some courage with this Strength card in reverse. It's time for you to have some courage and just walk away, walk out. You know, of course, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling nobody to walk off their job. But when you get a job, you should leave that job. You know what I'm saying? So you don't keep yourself in this energy. This round and round and round, the same old energy. You know, it's not benefiting you at all. Some of you, they're giving me kids, so I'm feeling Six of Cup-ish. You know, so something about kids. And maybe that's why you feel a little stuck, because you don't want to interrupt your kid's life or something like that. But you're interrupting your kids. This is not for everyone, but I'm just saying, you're already interrupting your kid's life if you're sitting in stagnant energy and you are in a place of stuckness and introspection, and you know, you're not giving off the right energy to your kids. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to start anew so that you can come into your own and happy, joyful, grateful energy, so that your kids can see this. You know, the Five of Cups is regret. I shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you can't do nothing about the past. Now it's time to walk over that bridge and get to something new, a new city. So if some of you are thinking about moving to a new city, a new state, what you waiting on? As long as your budget can handle it, and as long as you are taking the necessary steps of the action, looking for a place, having enough money, having the right people in your corner, then why not? Why you still sticking around here? Okay, you need to start looking at the Two Cups behind you. The Two Cups behind you is that you got the King of Pentacles. That means you got an okay job. That means you doing well in some area of your life. You look at the greatness that you are building for yourself, instead of looking at the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Thank you, Spirit. The Tower card was turned over, but I'm just saying, just if there's a Tower moment coming to you, please know it's for your benefit. It's supposed to be there, so don't be mad. Don't be mad. Maybe after this conversation, a Tower will come. It'll feel, but that's what Towers are for: breaking down the old and rebuilding the new. Why wouldn't you want that for your life? You know? Ace of Wands, something you're passionate about. This is my sex card, so you could be having really good sex. But Ace of Wands is something new that you're passionate about, that you love. And it's coming to you. It's actually there. I'm feeling like this is whatever this Ace of Wands is, it's within you. Something that you think about, something you know you could do, but you haven't been doing it. And say if this has to do with a relationship, this is and I'm sorry it came out in reverse. The Six of Wands is about victory. Like you went through all the bullshit and you finally came out victorious. But when it's in reverse, it's like you're still going through the bullshit. It's like stagnant energy again. Still arguing, still fighting, still all the turmoil is still going on around you, you know. And say if that's not your life and there's no turmoil going on, but what if there's nothing really happening? You know what I mean? What if there is no sex happening or something in that realm? Geminis, it's time for you to take action. Time for some action. Time for some action. I feel like I just said that in another reading. What reading did I do before this? Tauruses. So some of you could be with a Taurus, or Taurus could be in your chart. The Devil is at the bottom. The same card. Negative attachment, y'all. excess of things, too much of. The Devil card is detaching from these negative energies, these negative things you could be doing, or whatever negativeness that is around you. Geminis, again, even though Spirit is telling you to use your intuition, there's something that's telling me that you know what this toxicity is. I'm putting it out. I'm sorry. 45 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Let's get 3 more, and then we'll get some oracle cards, please. Geminis. Spirit, what's the advice? What is the advice for the Geminis moving forward next week? What is the advice? What is the advice? Same card, y'all. Same cards from the pre-spread. Okay? Everything is going to be fine. That was the same card from the pre-spread. Everything's going to be fine. And I want to say, was this in reverse? If it wasn't in reverse, you know, they're just trying to say that you're stuck in these thoughts. You're stuck with, like, everything's not going to be fine. Like, oh my God, this is a disaster. Like, you're creating this whirlwind of terrible energy by yourself. You know what I mean? If it was in reverse. Upright, Spirit is trying to say everything is going to be fine, whether it's upright or not upright. You know what I mean? Everything's going to be fine, but you got to know that. You got to put all of these burdens and put all of these thoughts and this negative energy, you got to put it on the table, or put it in God's hands, Source's hands. You know what I mean? Let go and let God. You know, you got to surrender. 7 of Cups is about options, opportunity, and delusions. Okay, so don't be eluded, period. Don't have this illusion of a relationship. I'm just giving an example in your head of how you want it, and you're trying to force a relationship or force it to be better, or think it's gonna be. That's like an illusion. You have to take the blinders off. Get out of denial. Something's over. You did get the 10 of Swords. Something's over. Okay? And if it's not a relationship, it could be a job. Maybe something's over there. You know what I mean? But there's options and opportunity out there. You just got to look closer. You have to really realize the option and opportunity is coming from you. You create your own reality. You are the smart ones, Gemini. If you want something, just go out there and get it. And if you want something to change in your life, have the conversation, make the first move. The 2 of Pentacles in reverse is like the 2 of Pentacles upright is like either dropping the ball somewhere or making a decision. So anything 2 is about making a decision. But in reverse, I feel like something's going to happen to make you make this decision. Something is going to happen that you're going to say, fuck it. Let's sit down. We got to talk about this. Or fuck it, I want to get out of here. I don't want this anymore. You know what I mean? So I kind of like this in reverse. I love it. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Pentacles. So someone's going to feel... The advice here is you're going to make the decision. Something's going to happen this week where you're going to be like, fuck it, I'm doing it. It could be watching this reading. Who knows? You know, maybe this is confirmation for you. You know what I mean? But something's going to happen where you're going to say, it's a wrap with this job, with this person, with this family member. It's a wrap. It's over. You know what I mean? 7 of Cups is about looking closely at your options, at your opportunity, looking closely within you and what you can create. Okay, that's your advice there. And the other advice is just know everything's going to be fine, but it's not going to be fine if you sit in it. Okay, you wanted advice? There's your advice. Make the first move. And if you need to know practically what you could do, pray. Pray on it. I know people be like, oh, God, pray. Yeah, pray on it, okay? Write it down. I already told you, talk in the mirror like you're talking to the person. Have the conversation. Tweak your resume. This is the time to be getting your resume together, to be looking for something else, okay? 5 of Pentacles, somebody's going to feel left out in the cold this week. Someone's going to feel like, damn, you just abandoned me. And that could be you, Geminis. But let me tell you something. Tower moments, even though you didn't get the Tower card, sometimes Tower moments happens little bit by little bit by little bit. And that means you might one day feel like left out in the cold. Like, oh shit, like you played me. You know what I mean? This Five of Pentacles is also about a lack mindset. So Spirit is saying, like, this week might be a little rough for you, Geminis. It might be a little rough for you. But if you just look at it closely and really breathe and take it in and pray on it, like I said, write things down, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. Okay? Actually, after this week, you're going to see the benefits in your life because of something, because of whatever happens, because of what is over. All right, Queen of Cups again, y'all. Ooh, Queen of Cups again. Queen of Cups is this is Spirit telling you, use your gut. Use your gut. Don't think like you're wrong about something. If this feeling keeps coming back to you, that means you right. You right on the nail. You right. But then you got to move on it. Okay? Whatever your intuition is telling you, it's time. And the reason I keep mentioning relationship or work is because that's what the energy, that's what Spirit is giving me. Some of you have to I don't want to say leave a job, but some of you got to up your game at your job, move to a different department, get a new type of job, do a side gig or something, because somebody's been at their job too long and it's starting to bore you and it's starting to make you feel some type of way, you know. And then the same thing with a relationship. In this spread right here, and even in your pre-spread, it feels like something's old and stagnant and you tired of it. And it could be a third party, but whatever this is, the Devil card came out twice, y'all. There's some type of negativeness within this relationship or this job. Family members, something. There's some type of stagnant negative energy. Whew. All right. And that whole reading felt a little like, oh my God, the reading felt heavy. You know, this is a new deck, and I don't have the book to this. I don't even know why I'm doing it, but let's just see what comes out. Spirit, what do you want the Geminis to know from here? And I always do this and don't have my glasses. Where are my glasses? I do this all the time, and I'm telling you, y'all, I can't see. So I'm only going to take two. Spirit, can you give me two here for the Geminis, please? Oh, I see this one. Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. Tell me that wasn't the whole reading, y'all. That's the whole reading. Wow, and maybe y'all have some amethyst. This is amethyst. I love it. Sleep with it, feel on it, love it, talk to it. Amethyst. This is your third eye. This is your crown chakra. This is communication with your spirit guides. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? One more, please, for the Geminis. Thank you. I said one, but thank you. They gave me two. All right. I promise y'all, I'm going to try to get through these cards because I really can't see. But this says the wall call. I know I'm saying that. I'm messing that name up. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. I love it. Sorry about the lighting. All right. And this last one is Diana. Focused intention. Think about what you deserve or desire. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high Expect the best possible outcome. Again, I talked about all of that in this reading, okay? It's about using your intuition, knowing what's best for you, what you deserve, whether it's a job or a relationship, and start anew. You have a new cycle coming to you anyway, Geminis. Why not take it by the reins? Like, don't wait for it to happen to you. You make it happen. Okay, and they are giving me the word move, so somebody wants to move or is you're moving soon. Or looking to move or something like that. Here's another one that I don't have the book to. I don't know why I'm going to do this. What is it? 55 minutes on the clock. Let me get 2 out of here, please, Spirit. I really shouldn't be doing these because I think I need the book for this. These cards just did not come with the book. Can I get 2 or 3 for the Geminis, please? Gemini, please, Geminis. Ooh, the sound of the universe. Ooh, I love that. Listen to the sound of the universe. But in order to do that, you're going to have to meditate. You're going to have to go within. You're going to have to listen to your intuition. There's a knowing inside all of us, but you have to access it. Okay? The universe got your back, y'all. Stepping through. I told you this is like the world card, like a new cycle coming. The world card, a new cycle. You're stepping through fiercely. Okay, when you come into this new cycle, don't come in, well, it's me, or in regret. Like, step through like you belong here. Okay, so get rid of whatever doesn't serve you. Bottom of the deck says freedom. I love it. Yes, Geminis. It is time. It is air. Paradigm shift. Air. This is for us air signs. There's a shift happening for all of us. Okay, I did get yesterday in the meditation about dreams. So some of y'all are having some, I don't want to say wild and crazy dreams, but dreams that y'all just don't understand. Write everything down. Write everything down. It's like a mystery. It's like connect the dots. Write everything down. And try to light a blue candle if you can. And ask for communication within your dreams. All right. Now, let's do this one. 57 minutes. This is not going to be an hour. I'm not going to let it reach an hour. Spirit, what do you want the Geminis to know out of this deck? What do you want the Geminis to know? Procrastination is another big air sign thing, y'all. Stop putting things on the back burner. I said that in the beginning of this reading. Stop prolonging something. Just do it. And don't worry about the outcome now. Just do it and then let the shit hit the fan. Okay? Spirit, what do you want the Geminis to know? Somebody made like baked ziti. I'm smelling like really good thick food right now. But like I said, it could be Serenity. It could be for the Super Bowl. Serenity. Lots of wings, everybody who's not eating wings, okay? You are on the right path. Someone needed to hear that, and here you go. You are on the right path. Spirit, can I get 2 more for the Geminis, please? Ooh, I asked for 2 and 2 came out. This says resolution and healing. Resolution is coming, but you gotta, it's like you gotta start it, okay? Compassion and unconditional love from the universe, okay, is here for you, from source, from everyone who's around you and who loves you, Geminis. I already told you 1,000 times, y'all are really good people, but I could believe it all you want. You gotta know it, and you gotta know that you deserve better, okay? Bottom of the deck is self-care and integration and self-care. I love it. Stand your ground. What did I tell you with that 7 of Wands? Stand your ground. Unseen blessings coming your way. Ooh, I love it. Okay, Spirit is just talking to y'all right now. Change in direction. So this could be work or relationship. It doesn't matter. But it's coming. Change in direction is coming right now. So be ready for it. All right. Thank you, guys. 1 hour is hitting on the clock. So I got to go. Danni Moon, I love you. I'm out.